Hey, Jamie Lee Curtis is on the hotline with us. What's up, girl? Good morning.
What's up, girl? I'm on the hotline. I like that you have a bat phone in your studio.
Yeah,
Well, it's
I
great.
like that there's like
Thank you.
is this designated for me only?
Well-
Were you just waiting for me to call on this phone all these years?
That's why we call it the hotline. We literally, it's been something that we've dedicated for you this whole. You said the bat phone. That's actually for Ben Affleck. You have the hotline, so you're
hot.
good to go.
Because you're hot. That's
Right.
why. Yeah.
Well, who said that? Was it Bubba or Big D?
Both of us.
Big D.
Yeah,
The good-looking voice you're hearing now is Big D. And then you have Bubba.
you know what?
Yes.
I love listening to voices. You know, I'm here selling a podcast. I love our voices. I love the intimacy of voices. I've always found the mystery of someone, and I'm sure you guys have it wherever you go nowadays. And I'm sure if I was, if I was a better person, I would be on some sort of Zoom link watching. Do you guys broadcast on a Zoom?
No, we
No,
do.
we do our podcast where we have that on. It's broadcast live on YouTube. But no, most everything is just videos.
Yeah, it's taped, and then because it gets edited and that kind of stuff. But
I know, but my point is, do people come up to you and go,
no,
"I've been listening to you for years"? No,
not unless they hear us.
Really?
I've actually ordered pizza, and the guy goes, "Man, this is going to sound weird, but
Are you on the radio?
do you sound like the guy from the radio?" I've had that
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
But not visual.
Yeah.
There's no visual. It's nice. Like you can't go through an airport without someone walking up to you and bugging you. We can, and it's nice.
Well, I like being here with you guys.
Oh, thank you.
It feels safe. It's a nice. You guys, I like that you've had a designated line for me, and the phone finally rang.
It's so dusty, and there's webs on all.
I have had that line for you since Trading Places, and because that to me
and
is.
I know why. And there are two reasons why.
I wasn't saying a word.
Well,
I'm just.
well done.
She's my
I
hero.
know.
It is the hotline.
Well done, Jamie. Well done. All right, listen. Let me calm this, everyone. Everyone, just calm down. Right? Jamie Lee Curtis is with us. We're going to take a break. We'll talk about this podcast that is going on. Carson, I know you got a deal with the Halloween ending the movie and all that. So we'll do all that. Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess, we're coming right back. Hang on. Jamie Lee Curtis is joining us on her special designated hotline that we've been waiting for decades to ring, and here it is the day. I can't believe it's actually happening. And so tell us about this podcast. It's called Letters from Camp.
Make me.
Well, I can have Carson do it.
Carson, tell us about the podcast.
Carson
I
loved
will
it.
tell you
Carson's-
about it because I love
Oh
it.
no! I was just being. A jerk.
Yeah, I know.
I was just being playful.
we get
But
it.
I actually
it
do
is-
love it. It's
Well,
adorable.
It is the third season of a scripted comedy podcast about tweens going to summer camp. It's called Letters from Camp. It's on Audible. It's for families. It is about a coming of age of young people discovering who they are. We have fabulous actors being the characters. Myself, I'm in it. Sunny Sandler, Edie Patterson. I don't know if you watch Righteous Gemstones. But Judy Gemstone plays Fanny, the hysterical Australian counselor. Kirby Howell-Baptiste plays the English PhD candidate cook. And then we have fabulous guest stars every year. The first year we had Jake Gyllenhaal. The second year we had Daniel Radcliffe. And this last season, it's our final season, we have Jacob Tremblay, who shows up at camp as the new heartthrob of the camp, named Tallahassee Goldman.
That's a great name.
Wow, that is a strong name.
Yes, but he says, just call me Tal. He's known as Tal Goldman.
Oh.
And he, Mookie Hooper, the character of our young girl in the show, gets bitten by the love bug when Tallahassee Goldman steps off the bus at Camp Cartwright.
And then Tal probably drives a Z28
Z28
with rally wheels. You know, get a
Wow.
$3.96.
What year do you think this occurs in?
I was going to say, I don't know many 14-year-olds driving a Z28.
Oh, Tal does. Oh, Tal is he's been stealing cars since he was 12, baby.
Oh, wow. You've put us into a whole nother. You've turned him into a bad boy, and he's really quite a good boy.
Oh,
the show is also set in 2005. This is 2007. It's the third season,
right.
And we specifically decided to set the show in 2005, 2006, and 2007 to avoid social media. We just didn't want the kids dealing with social media, which I think is a poison for teens anyway.
Yes.
So it's the year. The first season was the year that Hey Ya was such a big hit. If you remember that.
It's not anymore?
I don't even know.
That's my jam. That's a banger.
It's just relax, please.
Yeah.
I'm turning this into the warm line now.
You've ruined Tal Goldman. You've made him a bad boy with tattoos.
Well, we're trying to make it better.
He probably.
We're trying to fix your
I
stuff.
know. Well, but you know what? It doesn't need to be better.
Oh,
It's
all
a
right.
great family show that I think people will like when they're taking a drive with their families. Listen to Letters from Camp. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It'll make you remember what it was like to be young.
Jamie Lee, how long is each one of the seasons? Like if you were to listen to it nonstop from beginning to end?
That's a great question. I've never thought of it. Each episode is about 30 minutes, and there are 8 per season.
Okay, so it's
that's
about 4 hours. That's perfect for road trips.
Yeah.
And it's if you can have the whole family in the car and everybody listens to it, it's pretty awesome.
Exactly. And by the way, there are little mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so that you also are trying to figure out who's doing the thing that's being done, so that it keeps your mind activated. It's like TV for your ears, and it's funny, really funny, and I think you'll like it.
Okay. Well, Carson loves it. She's been bragging about it, and she's been very excited that you were going to join us on the show, not just because of that, but also because of her really freakish love for the Halloween movies.
Yeah, when is this? Is the Halloween movie end? This is the end of it? And when is this coming out?
Well, I just have one question for you guys.
Yes.
Why isn't Carson's name?
She should be on the front of the show. It should be Carson, Big D, and Bubba, and Patrick, and a cast of 17.
Yeah.
Well, you put it out there, so I'm going to let you.
I am.
She has her own show.
Yeah.
Halloween. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Halloween is ending.
I know.
The end is near. October 14th, we released the little teaser trailer 2 days ago, and it exploded out into the interworld.
Yeah.
It is the final. It's the final countdown. It's the final conflict between Lori and Michael, and it's really exciting. It's very emotional, very heavy, very physical, and very satisfying.
I love watching Carson's face as you describe this. Have you ever talked to Jamie Lee Curtis before?
Why would I talk to Jamie? Why would
Because
I exist in a universe where she is?
Your
She's
character
amazing.
in the Halloween movies is like her hero.
Laurie Strode fights, and she's amazing. And, you know, My Final Girl and these last 2 movies that you did, just, oh my gosh, you came to a horror movie prepared. It was like, yes, you gave us everything we wanted, and I've loved you the whole time, and you're just amazing. So that's it. I'm gushing, and I'm done.
I appreciate that.
hotline.
Listen, I've been doing these for 44 years, and it's been a really emotional and beautiful experience to have gone from this young 17-year-old girl in Haddonfield, Illinois, to this warrior, this woman who has had a lot thrown at her by this vicious killer, Michael Myers, and her ingenuity and her strength and her courage. And I feel like I represent for a lot of women who've faced a lot of adversity in life. And I do feel like I represent for them. And this final battle, I carried them with me as I did my work.
I can't wait to see it.
We are with you. I'm so stoked for this.
That was really deep there, Jamie. I love it.
She's so great.
Can't wait. And you can follow Jamie at Jamie Lee Curtis, Jamie Lee Curtis on Twitter and all the other. Apps.
Please! I'm hardly ever on Twitter.
But they can follow you.
Right, well, her home address is 618
Following
Ocean
the following. Let's just follow our hearts and our minds and make good choices.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes. I'm about to go to
and
camp.
The good choice for you is to add her to the name of the show.
All right. Well, you know what? It's done. We'll just snap a finger. It's finished. There we go. Jamie Lee Curtis, everyone. Check out the podcast called Letters from Camp.
God bless you all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, if you like that video, go ahead and subscribe and like and hit the bell and do all the stuff.